In this video, let's see how we can calculate average, which is a very common test question. So we have idle open and let's start our program. Just for reference, let's put a comment of what is the program which we are writing. So write a program to find average of three numbers. It's not going to execute as it's a comment, okay? It's just for reference. So whenever you are writing a program, it's always wise to understand what we are doing. So first, how do we calculate average? So if we have to calculate average of 5, 6 and 10, what we will do, we will sum them and divide it by 3. 3 because the number of items we are adding is 3, 5, 6, 10, so 3. This is how we calculate average. Now that we know how to calculate average, now let's write a program. So one thing is obvious, we need to get 3 inputs from the user, right? 5, 6, 10 here we have put as is, but user is going to put the input. So the first number 1 is, let's call the input method. Please enter number 1. So the user will have to enter a number. Now the number 1 we enter, we don't want them to actually put any alphabets. So what we can do, we can wrap this further in an int. Int ensures that the input that is entered is number. If any alphabet is put, it will give an error. So let's copy paste twice because we need 3 numbers and update the text. Now we have number 1, 2, 3 and we want to have some result. Let's have a variable called result, and there we want to just convert our logic and replace the hard-coded values with the variables. So one was number 1, number 2 and number 3. And finally we would want to show user the result, right? So let's print the result as well. So how do we print? Using the print method. So in the print we want to print result, but it would be good to have some message as well. So we can have this double quote and say the average is, and concatenate the result, combine the result. Let's save the file and now let's run the program. Before that, just a recap, we are taking the inputs of 3 numbers, we are calculating the average and storing the result in result variable and printing it. So let's run the program pressing run module, or you can press F5. So the first number is, let's say 10, second number is 20, and let's put third number as 30. So 10 plus 20 plus 30 is 60, and 60 divided by 3, the answer should be 20. So we get 20 as average.